Although I don't have it on there, that's where a dartboard goes, and then there's a couple of lights that shine down on that. Uh, the top cabinet we used to just to put away the cushions and the chairs because once you put the porch in, if you're going to get anything with cushions on it, you don't want to leave them out all the time, and then you don't have anywhere to put them. So yeah, we built an area for that. There's microwave so that because we eat out here a lot, so if your food gets cool or if you're having some tea or something, you want to warm it up, you can throw it in the microwave. And then obviously we've got a cordless phone out here as well. So if somebody calls, we can answer the phone. And then there's another shed at the end. Put a little fridge in there, and just put some shelves for napkins, paper plates, games, whatever stuff we might want to have out here. And Ulka is now opening her garden closet. So on the back part, on the front part of the closet is the part that's in the screen and porch, and then the back end of it, because it would have been too deep to have 5 feet deep shelves anyway. Then we made a little door that's accessible from the deck and put shelves on it, and Ulka can put her gardening things in there, and that gives us another place to put stuff and still have access from outside on the deck. Oh, here's the screened in porch from the house side, and that's about. The other thing I did is when I built the deck, if you built at least code around here is if it's 18 inches or less off the ground, you don't have to have a railing. So the deck is close to the ground. There's only one step which is built in, and that way when you stain it, you just have to stain the base of the deck. You don't have to worry about railing. Also, you don't have to build it or pay for it or put it on railing. And the last couple decks I built, I've built them so I didn't have to have a railing on it. Next, we're going to have the home theater room. As you walk down half a level, I first built a little side shelving cabinet area. The dark wood is cherry, and the shelves and the inset boards on the door there is all curly maple. And then you're going to walk into the theater. It's going to have 2 double doors to try to make it a little more soundproof. So there'll be 2 exterior grade doors in order to walk down into the theater area. This is the other side of the door where you'll have 2 double doors coming in to the theater room. Obviously, finishing up, in the process of finishing up the insulation for the room. The goal was to try to get it as soundproof as possible. Ended up using products by Kinetics Noise Control, which is actually located here in Dublin. We've got a floating floor, and then the walls sit on the floating floor, and then they are attached, and because of the insulation you can't see it, there's a picture of one of them. It bolts onto the top of the wall, and then there's a rubber gasket that helps keep it from coming in direct contact with the floor joists up above, so that way the sound doesn't transfer from the wall to the rest of the house. So it's what they call a room within a room. Again, to try to mitigate the noise. When I put the light housings in, they are all encased in MDF, and then there's another layer of 1/4-inch hardboard like you'd use in a bathroom, and that way hopefully the sound doesn't pour up through the room above it, which in this case for us is our master bedroom. That way the sound doesn't doesn't pour up there. So hopefully we can watch a movie and someone could be sleeping up above, and hopefully they'll be able to do it. So we'll find out when it's all done. The screen's going to be there. It's going to be a projection screen, about 120 inches wide, diagonally. Those are all low voltage wire chases, so we can run audio and video signals from there up to the master bedroom, or to the side, which is our great room, to the basement, which is down there, as well as to the screened-in porch, which is right behind here. So there's wiring chases, and the wiring right there is all for the great room, and the TV and stereo that are in there, as well as wiring running between there to the master bedroom and in here, and basement and everywhere else. I got a cold air return. There's going to be speakers, side surround sound speakers, where you see the wood cross pieces. So there'll be one there and on the opposite wall, and then there'll be two surround sound speakers on the walls right behind it. And haven't insulated it yet, but that's the chase that covers up the plenum for the air conditioning and heating. This room is called, in our house, it's called the lower level, so it's about half underground and half above. We've got 4 foot by 4 foot windows, and I wanted to, in order to make it soundproof and be able to cut the light off, we're going to have doors that open and close where the windows are, and 4 foot doors were going to be too low and too big. So I took the windows down, so they're only going to be 3 feet by 3 feet, and then we'll have a door that'll go in there, and that'll hopefully eliminate the sound transferring outside, and also eliminate the light in the room when it's on. There's a couple air conditioning ducts. I ripped out the air conditioning, the vents, the piping that goes to the ducts, and replaced it with acoustic vents that'll help eliminate the noise. As you walk in the door, then there's going to be a bathroom. There'll just be a toilet in there. There's no room for a sink, because otherwise the wall for the room would have had to been more to your left, and then I wouldn't have been able to put the speakers where I needed to have them, in the back of the room. So the next stage from here is drywall, and we're going to have a riser, so we'll have 2 rows of seating with a riser, and then all the way in the back I'll probably have a line of shelves so we can put movies and books and things like that. So the home theater should be, if I remember correctly, it's about 18 feet wide and 26 feet long. Just a dedicated home theater, hopefully soundproof, and if you come out again, we'll get the camera and maybe take some pictures of it when it's all finished.
Brought 5 forks for some reason.
No, because
Yeah, I think you should.